a video on candied lemon peel. So I'm poaching pears today, and I kind of thought, why don't we start off the candying process of the lemon peel or orange peel, whichever you're going to do, start it off in the actual poaching when we're poaching the pears. So normally I just peel the lemon, zest it into the syrup, which is here. That's going to steam up the camera. So yeah, so into there, and then juice it, and then throw the other white pithy bit away. And I was kind of thinking, well, why don't we just cook that in with the poached pears? I mean, it'd be a little bit bitter, but I don't think that's going to really matter because of the amount of sugar that's going to put into it. So I might have to put a little bit more sugar in. But let's, if we like, I then throw the zest away, or I shred it up and into juliennes. And I was kind of thinking, well, we'll just cook that in with the pears, and it'll start off the candying process, won't it? It'll cook it all the way through and start to infuse it with the flavours of the spices and things like that. And it'll impart some flavour into the pears as well. Might be a little bit bitter, but it should be okay. So I've just scraped out the membrane from the inside of it, so we're just left with the peel, which is what I would use to candy. I'm not going to chop it up. I'm going to leave it whole like that because I can't be bothered. I just want to kind of see if this works, and if it doesn't, well, it will work. It will work, but I'm more interested in the exact results of what we get. So syrup up to the boil, peel the pears, throw in the peel now, and I'm going to do 2 batches. So I'll do all the, I've put half the juice in, and I'll put all the zest in, so that the other amount of lemon juice that I haven't put in is for the second batch of pears I'm going to poach, because it's not advisable to do too many because the pan gets overcrowded. The ones at the bottom cook a lot quicker than the ones at the top. Anyway, so we'll cook it and we'll see what happens. Right, so I poached the pears. I have pulled out this rind, peel, whatever you want to call it. It's tender. It won't have completely saturated with the sugar from the syrup yet, so I'll need a bit more cooking. Let's have a taste. That's worked. That's worked. So, is the syrup bitter? I don't think it is. Nope, the syrup's fine. So, we now know we can still kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So that wants some cooking. So, bring it up to the boil, let it go cold, bring it back up to the boil, let it go cold, bring it back up to the boil, let it go cold, until the sugar completely saturates the peel, and then we're left with some lovely candied peel. Right, so there we go. That's had about 4 boilings, and that's now completely gone candied peel. So that works, doesn't it? And it's speeded up the process, and it's a 2 birds with 1 stone, which is always good, isn't it? So we're going to keep that long term. We're best off heating the syrup up with the peel in it, pouring it into a clean, sterilised jar, putting the lid on it, making sure the candied peel is underneath the syrup, and that'll keep for a good few months until we need it. And then when you do need it, obviously pour it into it, or heat the jar up, and then strain out the peel. And there we go, a success.